shout out to, let's see. Shout out to Spike T Talk with 2Ks on TikTok. They shared this clip. This is a live that Troy's baby mama Yona did, where she released a voicemail that Troy sent her recently, and you could tell he is heated in this phone call.
All right, there we go. So y'all want to hear this voicemail he left on my phone?
I swear to God on my dead father, I don't give a fuck who you tell, who you call, you goofy ass monkey. Stop trying to play games for the phone. I will get you. I will be in Buffalo in 48 hours. Put your best motherfucking shoes on. Tie that nasty ass hair up. I'm about to get every lashes out. That wig.
Okay, he got his ankle monitor off the other day, but isn't he still on parole or probation? He has a lot of balls to be talking like that if he is still property of the state technically.
You fucking playing with me. I told your mother too. Anyone want to step in the street, I'm gonna get you gangster. You keep playing with me, you monkey.
He was foaming at the mouth. Hold up, y'all. Wait till I get my lashes and stuff done this week. Let me see if I get another. Every put them lashes out, test that night. He said, tie that nasty ass hair up. Damn, you be mad when a bitch look good, huh? Foaming at the mouth. You be tight, bitch.
Remember that live where he was going off on his mom and his eyes were looking all crazy? That's how I imagine Troy looking on the other end of that phone line as he's saying all that stuff on the phone. And now let's talk about this last episode. We see Troy and Zaria, they're preparing for this big community day on their anniversary so they can try to get 50 people signed up for their Project Heal. And you know, I've tried to do some digging into this whole Project Heal, and I cannot find any kind of like business LLC under that name outside of a organization that's supposed to help people with eating issues. And I could not find anything under Zariah's name, which I thought that was interesting. But anyways, Zaria ends up apologizing to Troy, and she's like, look, as much as it looks like I'm trying to interfere with you seeing your daughter every chance you get, I promise that's not what I'm trying to do. She just said she was overwhelmed. Troy forgave her. They had their little community day, and they ended up getting 50 people to actually sign up. I totally forgot that Troy is supposed to be the director of community engagement for this Project Heal. So now I can kind of understand a little bit more of Zaria's frustrations with Troy, because technically it's his job to be finding all these people, and in reality he could probably find 50 people to sign up if he just used his platform. But instead, she's doing all this with this whole community event. And it seems like really she's the one that's having to do everything. And he's just sitting there going with the flow. And then we see Troy and Zaria get in their car to go meet up with baby Troy. And this is the first time that they're supposed to be seeing her since Troy left her and his mother stranded for over 4 hours at the bus station. But Karen keeps saying, oh, you know, we got paid, Troy got paid, I got paid. But still, as a child, waiting for over 4 hours while you're just looking forward to seeing your father the whole time, that has to do something to Troy as a child. Whether it be just her being let down for the day or her being disappointed, that still affected her one way or another. And Troy's baby mama is not about to let Troy get away with it so easily. So he ends up going to the park, and he thinks that baby Troy is about to walk up on him any second, but instead it's his baby mama Yona, and he's like, where's my daughter? And she's like, well, she'll come once you apologize to her. And he's like, well, how the hell am I supposed to apologize if you'd even bring her? And Yona was like, well, first of all, I feel like you should even have Zaria here with you. I feel like you and me need to come to understanding before I'm sitting here talking with Zaria. Me and Zaria aren't even on good terms. And I feel like everything Yona was saying was so spot on. If I'm not even comfortable with my baby's father, then why am I going to feel comfortable with another person there on top of that? They're still trying to break the ice and figure out their rhythm when it comes to communicating. I don't blame Yona for not wanting Zaria to be there, because I would just feel like no matter what Yona has to say, that Zaria is going to take Troy's side no matter what. So Yona is just going to feel ganged up on. And I don't think that's right until Yona and Troy are in a better place. And I was actually surprised that Zaria was able to actually stay cool, calm, and collective. She must have smoked her a nice fatty before going to meet up at the park, because she wasn't really saying anything when Yona was trying to tell her, hey, you need to let me talk to my baby father. And I feel like that's a time that Zaria should have got up and been like, you know what, you're right. Let me let you two talk as parents. But she's just sitting there twirling her thumbs, playing with her bracelet, just completely ignoring everything that Yona was pretty much saying to her. She keeps wanting to say, oh, I only speak when Troy wants me to speak. Like she's some kind of special princess or something. When technically it's the other way around. It seems like Troy can only speak when she allows him to. I mean, it seems like half the time the man can't even say what he fully wants to, because he feels like Zaria's just going to snap out on him at any given second. Hell, she might put another gash in his arm again. He don't want those type of problems. You guys remember that photo I was showing in one of my videos where it looked like he had a big gash in his arm in one of the episodes they showed like 3 or 4 episodes ago? Well, I believe it was either Yona or it was his mother Karen came out and claimed that Zaria allegedly ended up slashing him, and that's where that mark came from. Anyways, back to the park. Zaria was being mad disrespectful. She wouldn't get up and walk off so Yona could talk to her baby's father. And Troy did what he does best. He got up and he just started walking off. And he starts walking towards the car, claiming he's going to get to the car to go look for his daughter. And he's like, what the hell? You said you were bringing her. Well, I would have clapped back and said, well, you said you were bringing her to you yesterday and you didn't do that. So how does it feel? Karma's a biatch. Yeah, that's what I would have said if I was Yona. And now he's just getting a taste of his own medicine. Minus the part where Troy and Karen had to wait for 4 hours. Yeah, he had to drive a little bit, but he didn't have to wait 4 hours like they did. So it still doesn't even compare to what he put them through. It seems like there's been more going on outside of the show than there actually was on the show. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.
Looking good.